Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Good morning to everyone. I'm Jancy Mary, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Deemed University. Today we discuss about the topic digestion of carbohydrate. Digestion of carbohydrate. Carbohydrate are digested in mouth, stomach and intestine. So the major source of carbohydrate is plant. The dietary sources of carbohydrates like monosaccharide, disaccharide and polysaccharide. In this, monosaccharide are easily digested. Disaccharides like sucrose and lactose is converted into monosaccharide, then it is digested. Polysaccharide is converted into disaccharide, then monosaccharide it is digested. So this is the overview. Carbohydrates present in the diet like polysaccharide, disaccharide and monosaccharide. Polysaccharide like starch and glycogen, disaccharide, lactose, maltose, sucrose and monosaccharide, glucose, fructose. So digestion of carbohydrate mainly involved in two enzymes. One is amylase, another one is disaccharidases. This amylase convert polysaccharide to disaccharide. So this polysaccharide to disaccharide, some of the amylase enzymes like in mouth, salivary amylase is involved. In small intestine, pancreatic amylase is involved. In disaccharide, which convert into monosaccharide, then by the enzymes like maltase, sucrase, lactase and trihalase. Digestion of carbohydrates, it occurs in mouth, stomach and small intestine. So this is the overview, some of the enzymes and some of the parts involved for digestion of carbohydrate. So mouth, salivary amylase is mainly involved. In stomach, there is no enzymes, but hydrochloric acid is involved for digestion. In pancreas, pancreatic amylase is involved. In intestine, that is small intestine, maltase, sucrase, lactase is involved. First, digestion in mouth. The digestion in mouth, saliva during mastication, it is come in contact with the enzyme called salivary amylase enzyme. That enzyme is also called as ptyalin. So what is the role of the ptyalin? So the main role of the ptyalin, it requires chloride ions. This ptyalin enzyme hydrolyze alpha-1,4 glycosidic linkage. So it is located in mouth. The pH is 6.7. When the pH is below 3, then the ptyalin action is stopped. So in this, starch, glycogen, dextrin, these are all polysaccharide. This polysaccharide is converted into smaller molecules like glucose, maltose and maltotriose, that is monosaccharide, by alpha amylase. So this is the process of that enzyme. Alpha amylase convert glycogen to maltotriose, maltose and isomaltose. Next is digestion in stomach. Digestion in stomach, there is no enzyme for digestion in stomach, but the only one process called acidic process, that is hydrochloric acid is the only process to digest that carbohydrate. Next is digestion in stomach, that is no enzyme is involved. In this, sucrose is converted into fructose to glucose. Sucrose is a disaccharide. Fructose and glucose are monosaccharide by hydrochloric acid. Next is digestion in intestine. In this, there is two phases, that is one is pancreatic amylase, another one is intestinal brush border enzyme. This is the action of pancreatic enzyme. The optimum pH is 7.1. The action is similar to that salivary amylase enzyme, but the only difference is pH. The pH is 7.1 here, there is 6.7. So this is the action of pancreatic amylase enzyme. In this, dextrin, it is converted into maltotriose, maltose and isomaltose. This is disaccharide, it is converted into monosaccharide. Next is digestion in small intestine. The main digestion takes place in small intestine because the food stays longer time in this small intestine only. So the maltose, it is a disaccharide, it is converted into glucose and glucose. It is a monosaccharide by maltase enzyme. Sucrose isomaltose is converted into glucose plus fructose by the enzyme sucrase isomaltase. Lactose is converted into glucose and galactose by the enzyme lactase. So this is the overview of digestion of carbohydrate. That is nothing but monosaccharide. Monosaccharide is directly converted to galactose, fructose or glucose. But in disaccharide, this disaccharides are lactose, sucrose and maltose. By the enzyme action called lactase, sucrase and maltase, it is converted into galactose, fructose and glucose. Same thing, polysaccharide, once polysaccharide is converted into disaccharide, then disaccharide is converted into monosaccharide, then only it is digested. Thank you.